good is debatable. We know you got that rubber band pussy. Just because it snap back don't mean it clap back. Now.
Girl, I got that clap on, clap off pussy. That's what I have.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Jay, and I'm Jocelyn Hernandez's coke dealer. Nice to meet you. It's this bitch.
And I am the comp dumpster that you will never forget. Why?
So people are still just coming on you at free will? You're still just letting this happen?
Sometimes I charge, sometimes I don't charge, but typically when I charge it's just like a cent a day or a cent of an ounce of a nut, just nothing too drastic.
For just
you gotta give people what they need.
And put the SPCA music behind this. Put the SP for just 1 cent a day. You can doesn't matter.
Woo!
You can jizz in him, come in him, on him, anywhere, everywhere. It doesn't matter. He will be your preacher teacher. He'll be your toaster strudel, your Twinkie, your zebra cake, your fudge round, your lady in the night, your
I'm
Tristan
definitely a fudge round.
Definitely round.
Bitch.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys? It is a lovely 70 degrees over here in the Midwest. It feels good. It should feel good.
It's 70 over there?
Yeah.
Baby.
How was it out there?
It feel like high 60s, but over here it's just like it's dull outside. I thought it would be like more sun since it's warm, but it's a good day. It's always a good day.
Over here, there's maybe like a few clouds. It's nice and sunny. It's a little windy. Girl, The moon is in Taurus. This is a super new moon.
Ooh.
Did you not know?
Baby, no.
She's in Taurus.
And you said it's in Taurus? Ooh. So that's why things are a lot of hostile today. So how we go from Aries to Taurus, that's more chaotic than chaotic can be.
You think Taurus are chaotic? I think Taurus are very straightforward. I just think they're bastards.
Taurus are very condescending.
I don't know what condensation has to do with this, but
they're very.
What does condensation have to?
Bitch, I'm not gonna go there with you today, girl. Not today, girl. Not the motherfucking day.
No, Taurus do be real condescending. You know my daddy a Taurus, or was R.I.P.
Baby, he's still alive in spirit, so he's still a Taurus.
You know what really pissed me
That's where
off?
You get shit from.
Oh yeah, you know what pissed me off? So my dad, he got cremated, ashes. So, anywho, my auntie was like, "We're gonna get urn necklaces." No, we're not. I'm not doing that. And she's like,
"What happened?"
She's like, "You don't want to wear your daddy?" I said,
"Why?"
No. Somebody be like, "Oh my God, that's such a cute necklace. What are you wearing?" It's who? Thank you.
You sound so fucked up. Because here's the thing. I've always said this. I said if I were to pass away before anybody else, any of my loved ones, I'm getting cremated. I don't want to be. You don't have to do a whole funeral for me to where you got to go to the grave site and put me down in the ground. No, baby, you're going to cremate me. And so my thing was with my ashes, I want locks. I want my ashes to be made into like a diamond or to a ruby or something like that, and put into a necklace, and then just give it to my mom and my sisters and stuff.
Oh, you want to be?
Someone said that they'd wear. Someone said that they wouldn't. Oh, bitch. Press like this good box I got. So,
good is debatable. We know you got that rubber band pussy. Just because it snap back don't mean it clap back. Now.
Girl, I got that clap on, clap off pussy. That's what I have, girl.
I make a
That's
tap
what it
out.
really is.
Tap out. So fucking ghetto. How the
Okay.
retrograde been treating you?
You're funny. Oh my gosh.
Girl.
It's been a lot. But it's been all right. Like it's been manageable. I am a Leo, so I mean, tough things come to the strongest warrior. So I've been handling.
Yeah, no,
How's
Lord,
retrograde treating you?
Lord, I am not one of your toughest angels. I'm good. We're good. You can stop.
You need them to take it back, hun.
I
Take it
need you
back.
to dial it back like 7 centimeters. Just like I back up off me. Like I was like, cause you retrograde got her micro braids in, and it's truly so fucking annoying. Retrograde fully has it. No,
They like
retrograde got
real
it.
tight. Like she got like I feel like she's taking out her micro braids, like the real small ones. Like they tight,
When
tight,
I tell you
real tight.
retrograde got micro braids, her bitch. Retrograde got fucking. She has micro braids in right
No,
now.
her micros are about like this. Are about this size. This how tiny her micros are, and she taking them bitches out and just pissed the fuck
I'm
off.
retrograde right
Like,
now.
girl, give it
Micro
up.
braids. This is.
Give it up, delicious. You look like a man.
Am I retrograded right now?
You're giving more. You're giving more of a Venus, and retrograde is not in Venus right now. So you're giving more of a Venus vibe.
My Venus is in Aquarius. You look like a slut.
Jesus.
No, I mean, okay, so like personally, I don't like retrogrades. Always piss me off. Now they always say retrograde is supposed to be like periods of reflection or whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of reflecting. I'm good. I'm over
A
it.
bitch, I was just gonna say, bitch, I'm tired of reflecting. It's just exhausting. Like, bitch, I look in the mirror every day and I have to realize, bitch, I done did such and such. So, bitch, that don't mean I need you to constantly remind me from the universe all the fucking time what I did and what I didn't do.
I think a drag queen said it best. She said, "I don't need any more honesty, baby. I get that enough when I look in the mirror. I don't, I don't need any more honesty. I get that enough when I look at myself in the mirror. That's as honest, like that's as honest as I need to be with myself is when I look at myself." I think what, like, honestly, okay, I know, truly, I've been trying to work on like communicating with my friends better. Like, I feel like when I'm not in a better space, I feel like I'm trying to tell my friends when I'm overstimulated. Because, I'm trying to move. I work a job that stresses me out. I can't say where I work because, bitch, y'all not going to get me fired. But, like, it's been a fucking hassle. I've been stressed to the max. My asshole has been stretched to the max because that's how hard life has been fucking.
You put a raccoon up your ass?
Don't start this bullshit. Don't start this bullshit. You do not understand. I was at war with the world trying to get people to understand that we do, like, gays don't be fucking ourselves with raccoons. I've been trying to get the world to understand that that's not actually what happens.
So, while we're on that topic, remember, we are supposed to be advocating for the giraffes and for the dolphins who are predators inside the animal kingdom. Okay?
Baby, you know how I
We
feel.
have to let these people know that giraffes.
You know how I feel about the giraffe rapes and the dolphin suicide. So let me tell y'all how we got. Like, let me tell y'all how we even got on this topic. Let me fully open this nasty ass can of fucking worms. So this bitch. So his dog just had puppies. Congratulations to Azula. Congratulations to Zuzu. If you are looking to purchase a puppy, hit us up. We'll have some links in the description below. So she just had a baby. She just had some babies. Her cute little litter of puppies. I don't know what you call it. She had a litter, whatever. So I raised the question: Can dogs have abortions? I thought this was a fair question. I don't think there's anything wrong with this question. I think it's honestly, truly a fair enough question. Can dogs have abortions? And then it like really made me sit back and think, can other animals have abortions? Because you don't know what happens to these poor animals. You don't know what happens to these poor creatures. We don't know how many creatures get raped out in the wild. What if your dog, you just took your dog for a walk and she fully is SA'd in public right after you just got done walking her? Do you want your dog to have to go through
You
the
know what I
trials and
would tell you
tribulations
though?
of that? You want them to carry that baby to term?
Some dogs are extremely horny though. Some dogs are extremely horny though. That'd be the problem though. Like when a female dog is in heat, she flags her vagina. Like she's on go. She's easy.
Oh, she putting that
She's on
pussy
the
in the wind,
prowl. She's
baby.
prostituting her vagina,
She putting
selling
that
her
pussy
body.
in the
So what she would
wind.
typically do is she is the wind is blowing the funk of the pussy everywhere,
She
baby,
said,
everywhere. So the male dogs they smell the stench and they just like, that's a nice funky pussy. So let me go in
let
there
me
and
go
go
get that funky
do my
pussy.
do.
See, that's what
That's
she
what it
be doing.
be.
She be like, just
That
wafting that pussy in the
that
air.
right funky pussy.
Do it, Jaquan doing me that little side hip where they be like,
Queefing
just,
everywhere. Yes.
pussy
Oh, and then who was
everywhere.
we talking to? We was talking to Didi on the phone. Was we talking to Didi
It
on the
was
phone that day, or was it you that brought up the fact that dolphins commit suicide?
No, that was me and you. So it
Dolphins
was
commit
still just
suicide
me
by
and
holding
you
their
on the
breath.
phone. Okay, after we got, so again, we need, okay, so as far as the giraffes. So this was my question. Cause you know how we were sitting back talking about the giraffe rapes. Cause there's no control. There's no police, no law enforcement out there in the wild. These giraffes could just be getting like animals could just be getting like sexually assaulted, and there's nobody there to stop it. Nobody there to do nothing about it. Like it's really so fucking crazy. And I sat there and I thought, cause giraffes give birth standing up, right? Do you think they would have abortions standing up?
Uh-huh.
Do you think like giraffes have
Baby,
abortions
they gotta
standing
sit
up?
down for that one. They
If giraffes,
who's going to what they gonna do? What another giraffe is gonna abort a baby by hitting them with their neck underneath like bitch, bitch, bitch. That's what they're gonna do. That's what it's giving. It's giving they gonna swing that long ass neck to kill that motherfucking baby. Bitch, I ain't want no baby
bitch,
by you. Bitch, I told you to abort the
I
baby.
don't want no
Stupid
babies.
bitch.
Get this baby. What Jocelyn said, she said, I cannot, I cannot, I cannot.
I cannot.
Bitch, she did not. Listen, y'all, we need to start advocating for the giraffes. The giraffes are being raped and no one's doing anything about it. No one's stopping this. No one's going. Fuck Doctors Without Borders. How about giraffes who don't have to be assaulted? Let's do something about that. I don't give a fuck about Doctors Without Borders. Where's police officers with no boundaries? Get your ass over to the jungle and go over to the Amazon or wherever wherever the tundra, that's ice, wherever giraffes are.
So giraffes are in the tundra, they in the ice.
Yeah, ice pussy.
That's what happened to them.
Baby, they got that tall ice pussy. Oh my god! Maybe they got that glacier cat. That icebreaker pussy. That's the pussy that sunk the Titanic.
That will never be unthawed pussy, okay?
Y'all thought the Titanic hit an iceberg. The Titanic hit that giraffe pussy. That's the way.
Bitch.
Okay. So then
Jesus.
we started talking about dolphins. I don't know how we went from talking about I was high as hell this morning. And then we started talking about dolphins. If y'all did not know, dolphins kill themselves. Dolphins have to be water signs. Dolphins are either Pisces or they're Cancers. Like Scorpios will, a Cancer will kill
giving
you.
the Pisces.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Because this is
it's definitely a Pisces.
Dolphins are my level of dramatic. Dolphins kill themselves by going up to the surface, taking in as much air as they can to the point where they double their weight and then like they go and sink to the bottom. That's me. That is me with any minor inconvenience in life. You're laughing. I think the Dolphins are doing it right. I think they're doing it right.
I wonder what's the last words that they say before they die, and then just sink to the bottom.
We're gonna get letters from the Dolphins. We're gonna get. Oh my God!
They're gonna sign a petition against us. Get those black people off that podcast.
No, baby. The orcas are gonna defend us. The orcas are gonna defend because orcas ain't killing them. Orcas ain't killing themselves. They killing everybody else. Orcas said, "Bitch, pray with me, but don't play with me. I'm definitely holy, but I'm hood as shit. Like don't like you gonna fuck around or you gonna truly find out." Orcas don't play. They black. How much you wanna bet orcas say nigga? What up, my nigga? What you doing? My nigga just ate this sea lion. Just got done chewing on this sea lion cup. What you mean?
So let me ask you this. So can a golden retriever say nigga?
No.
Can a golden retriever say nigga?
But a chocolate lab can. No.
Why? Because it's black?
There you go.
Because it looks black?
Jupiter knows she black.
Golden retrievers are light skinned.
Bitch, so they're mixed. So they can halfway say nigga. They can just say the nig.
No, not even a mixed breed can really say. They can say nick. That's it.
What up, my nick?
That's it. What's up, my nick? That's it.
Or they can just like, my nitta.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nitta, please. Mm-hmm. Just walk around in just like wool clothes all the time.
Girl, that sounds close to saying Miss Netta. That sounds close to saying Miss Netta.
Charles, your acne medication is ready.
Ooh. I am a lady. I do not present myself to that kind of man.
Did you talk?
No. I actually didn't talk today. Not today.
Oh.
Nope. And you know what? But you know what I did? You know what I did for the retrograde, though? I mean, not for the retrograde, for the eclipse.
You douched.
I douched. I fucking douched.
You cleaned out.
It was amazing. I cleaned out for the eclipse because I know sooner or later something was going to get filled. Okay. I just knew it.
First
I knew
of all,
something was going to get
that
filled.
wasn't
so
even.
I had to, I had to do my due diligence.
What's your douching stance? Do you like squat over the toilet? Do you like put one leg up on the shower rod like Mimi does?
So, did you compare me to Mimi? Bitch, I am high class, okay? This is high class boucher, okay? High class boucher. Okay. I don't do shower rods. I don't do none of that. So what I simply do is I tilt myself to the side, right? I lift this leg up in the air like this, right? I have the hot water bottle, and I have my servant injected inside me. And it goes inside, and I just put that leg down, not politely pull my panties to the side.
One hand on frontal, one douche bottle, and then my.
Bitch, yes. And that's how a classy bitch does it. You have to be a classy bitch to do that.
Oh my God. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we have to take a break. We'll be back right after this message from our sponsors. We don't have sponsors.
Starting on these bitches, it's Miss Paul. Just call me Mrs. Buddha. For a living, full-time job, I keep it dripping. Don't you know? I work, flexing on these hoes. I put in work. I make it look easy. I'm good at it when they see me.
Period. ladies and gentlemen. Did you get fingered during the break? Did everyone get their douche bottles together? I would hope and pray that during the break you guys get yourselves together. Make sure you do. Did y'all? Nothing.
what happened?
We saw you. We saw you. Make sure you douche during, in between every break. Each break we have, make sure you guys are douching. Because that's what we're doing. When we cut these cameras, we go douche. We have synchronized douche bottles.
You need a healthy bowel movement at all times.
Oh, yeah. That's another issue I have with the gays. Gays who don't.
We share them from time to time.
I don't know who we is.
Okay.
I don't do that. But that's another thing. Like, I remember I was smashing this dude. This was a while back. This was a long time ago. This was when I first got the apartment in Green Acres. I was smashing this dude. Picasso'd. Now, mind you, I have messed with this man before. This was like a previous fling I had. I think this might have been another military bottom. This might have been. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know what my thing is with military men. I don't know what, like, I think military men are just, it's a lot of gay shit goes on in the military. A lot.
Of course.
Bitch, if I was in the military,
a lot of gay shit goes on in the military, the church.
I could not be in the army, baby. I would be fucking
the music industry,
everybody under every branch. The Marines, the Air Force, every fucking branch. I'm smashing everybody from each field. The few, the proud, the Marines.
You know what? I will tell you something. The same way how you said somebody had painted you and they did you a Picasso. So one day, this was like before I met my dude. Bitch, I met up with this guy. He was a trucker. You know, just off the whim of, being a slut and being horny. I wanted to just fuck. So this man, I went inside the truck and like he was ready to like get fucked. But the gag was this. I went and I fucked him and like 2 pumps in, I start.
You smelt it.
So bitch, you prepared to get fucked.
But you didn't prepare.
And you didn't prepare yourself.
You prepared to get fucked, but you
like, bitch, how dare you? You didn't prepare. That's like disgusting. Like, don't ask to get fucked if you're not prepared to get fucked.
And I made it very clear when he was like coming over. I was like, "You're bottoming, right? Because I'm not like you're not gonna fuck me. I don't bottom. That's not my vibe. I stopped doing that. So I'm like, you. If you come over with the intentions of us having sex, and I fully make sure that you are aware that that's what's about to happen. If you are a hookup, because this was just a random Grindr hookup. That's another issue I have with the gays. We got to give Grindr up. We'll talk about her later. This is just a Grindr hookup, and I messed with this
Grindr,
Scruffed, Tinder too. Tinder, get rid of that. But this is the thing.
Jesus.
I messed with this man before. Never had this problem. Never had this problem before. And I was pissed because I'm like, what is that? Because I asked him, I was like, what is that smell? And he was like, ah, shit. And I was like, yeah, literally. Get out.
Not literally, and it was literally. Like, the fact that you knew that you didn't clean your Gucci cat out good enough.
And this is what pisses me off the most. I hate when bottoms be like, oh my God, I'm so wet. That shit, girl.
Yeah, bitch. That's sewage.
Shit.
Sewage
you
coming out
need
that
to see a doctor.
You need some flush.
Oh yeah, another issue I have. Stop calling your asshole a pussy. Stop. stop. Like, oh my.
I plead the fifth on
No,
that one. You
no,
know,
no,
on certain
no,
occasions.
no.
Now I will say
Mm-mm.
this: if I'm like previous when I was like headstrong, like bottom
Edit
and
that
stuff
out.
like that, you know, like hookups and shit like that, and I would bottom. If a dude would call my asshole a pussy, I would just be so thrown off. Like, yeah, this my pussy. Excuse me, I'm letting you rent it right now. You're borrowing this motherfucker. You don't own this. It's not yours. I'm letting you just test drive this pussy. It's definitely not yours. Now, I can call my own a pussy. Now, for you to sit there and be like, yeah, this pussy good, I'm
Is
cool.
it? See, this is
I don't
the
want you
thing.
inside me anymore.
The
Move.
minute we start smashing and you say, who pussy is this? I'm be like, it's mine. You can borrow some, nigga. Like, yeah.
Bitch, I'm gonna moan loud over it, cause bitch, I'm not gonna confess that it's yours because it's not
Yeah, a
yours.
little bit.
Sometimes I don't even know if it's mine. Like,
Oh my God.
let's be
We
for
have to
real.
take a brief intermission, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Stunting on these bitches, it's Miss Paul. Just call me Mrs. Put it on for a living, full-time job. I keep it dripping, don't you know? I work, flexing on these hoes. I put in work. I make it look easy. I'm good at it when they see me. Automatic cover girl,
Who
super
is back and soaking wet? Now, no, we're not doing that.
What? Okay.
Another issue that I have with my community, and this is my least favorite issue, is dating. I feel like dating in our community is hard. And my main issue, and this is going to sound so stupid, I feel like there's not enough prominent black gay couples. Like, even in the media.
Why you feel that way?
I mean, look at the evidence. Like, prime example, look at someone like Billy Porter or like Bob the Drag Queen, Monet Exchange, Frank Ocean, shit, Tyler the Creator. Every time you see them, it's with white men. Now, don't get me wrong. I love fucking the white boys. Love it. Love it. I'm
They're
here
good
for
cum
it. I'm
sluts.
down for it. They're great. They're great to just fuck and go. We've been over this. We've had this conversation multiple times. Now, as far as dating one, I don't think that's my vibe. I don't think I can. Yeah. And I'm just being honest. I know that sounds a little
I don't think I
shitty.
want to
Like
wake up to no. I don't want to wake up to no skin like that every day. Like, it's just my preference. I wouldn't want
you
to.
just could you imagine you just roll over and the first thing you got to see is a paper plate? I would be so fucking mad.
Oh, paper plate is. Hey. Ah.
You know how pissed I'll be is if the first thing I see when I roll over is a fucking just a bottle of ranch. I would literally hang myself. What are we doing? What's happening? And this is
A
like
carton of mayo.
the Mayo Marauders. No, what do I be calling them? I be
They're
calling
gonna
them the
call us
yeast
color.
yetis.
They're gonna call us colorists. They're definitely
I
gonna
don't give a
call us
fuck.
colorists after this.
I do not care. I'm sorry. I do not see myself settling down with the white boy. I think there's certain things about our cultures that just would not mesh properly. And there's certain things I don't want to educate you on. And there's some shit you can't educate me on. I say it once, I say it again. The minute I go to give you a sip of something to drink and you say, this is spicy. And I'll be like, it's tap water. We're done.
Bitch!
We're done. I'm leaving you. Because there's no way in the fucking world. That is it. Immediate ick. But, you know, it's all you see from the higher up gays. They'll say the same thing. Oh, that's the only thing that we attract. Or that's the only thing that are within our dating pool. I'm tired of hearing that. There's so many other, like, well-off, attractive black men that just end up with white men. That bothers me. It makes me feel like there's no hope for me in the future to be with
You know what I
another
think it
like
may
black
be
man
sometimes
again.
though when it comes to that? They may say that it's not internalized issues, but I often think that it is. But it also does stem from the backlash that those black men do receive from other black people inside of our community due to the fact that they're considered weird, or they're too
Mm-hmm.
preppy, or they're this,
Alternative.
that, and the third.
Alternative.
Yeah, that word. That's the word. Very alternative kind of people. But you also have to think too, if you are an alternative person or androgynous person, you have to find somebody who's like that. And I mean, they do, but they find it a different race. But there's people inside your community that you can find that's also the same as you,
But they don't like
and you can
dating each
kind of like
other.
have that experience. And
They
I don't know why.
don't.
That's like, for instance, that's like two bottoms dating each other. It's an untold thing that, as in the gay community, a man, one man has to be the girl and one has to be the guy. It can't be two bottoms with each other, two tops with each other, two verses with each other. Like there's no purpose, and it kind of is like. You can be with the bottom, like bottom on bottom sex. I mean, you can have that. Some people enjoy that. Some people don't.
I wouldn't
But
even call it
if
bottom on bottom. It's
you
just
are
when
a
you
person
see
who would
like
prefer
two
to be somebody
fembers
very
together.
feminine,
There you go. That's exactly what I was
yeah,
saying.
like
Yeah.
if you like a film, like for instance, me and my dude, he's he can portray to
A
be
femme
very
queen.
masculine at times, but
A
also
femme
he can give
queen.
off, he can give off butch,
He's a femme
and
queen.
I'm the same way too. Like I'm butch, and I'm also this, that, and third. Like I can give off what I can give off. So it's kind of like we mesh together when it comes to each other. Because like if say one day I want to be extremely feminine, he's okay with that. If I feel the need to be flamboyant, want to walk around with press on nails or long nails and a long 30-inch bust down to my ass crack, shit like that, it wouldn't bother him. And if he was to do it, then I'd just be like, babe, that's you. That's what you want to do. That's your prerogative. You enjoy that. Whatever makes you feel good is what makes you feel good. I'm not going to change you as a person, as the individual that you are. I will, however, encourage you. Now, this is where the separation comes in at when typically inside the community, we typically want to change another person to be what it is that we want instead of going out to find the person or have said person inside of our life who fits the criteria that we would prefer in an individual. You
I
can't
feel
go
like it's
out and
people.
want to be in a relationship with somebody. Go ahead.
If you just date who you like,
Mm-hmm.
you be fine. Or date the people that actually like
Yeah.
you. It's not
Mm-hmm.
hard.
And if that person sees that you are a person who is very influential into their lives and they want to make a change from the things that they once were doing, then that's amazing. But to step into a person's life and just want to be like, well, you need to do this, or you should do that, or you should do this and that and the third, it's like you
It
have
makes
you
them
have
feel
this sense of
uncomfortable.
control. And I will say that I've been into that place to where I can take accountability for myself, because I've come across people who I'm like, well, you shouldn't be doing that, and it's kind of like
Yep.
prejudging a person and telling them what they should and should not
I
do.
don't think
So
it's
I had to take a
judging.
step
I
back to
think
myself.
it's
I'm
just
like,
having a sense of standards.
instead
Because
of
if you wouldn't want something happening, you should feel
yeah,
free to speak up on that,
that's
though,
true.
right? I just
That's
feel
very
like there's
true.
nothing
That's very
wrong
true.
with not want like when I say date people who like you and date people that you like, I'm not saying that you should lower or drop your standards. I'm saying that it's okay to have your standards and it's fine. But my issue with dating is everybody's way of dating nowadays it's very materialistic. Nobody is dating simply. Everybody's dating just to pass time nowadays. Nobody is dating to actually sit down and, find the people that they truly want to be with. And don't get me wrong, I'm at an age in life where I don't think I'm necessarily trying to find my soulmate, but I think I'm at a space where I'm trying to find people that I genuinely connect with, that I like. I don't mind meshing my energy with theirs. I think the issue is that people nobody wants to date the people that they truly feel like they like. Everyone's just dating people who they feel like don't know how to explain it, but it's the look. And that's like I feel like my issue with the gay
It's the
community is
aesthetic.
nobody
Like
the aesthetic. Thank you. That's what I like. That's the word I couldn't pull like for some reason like pull out of my brain. People are only dating for the aesthetics like of dating. Nobody's dating because they want someone who makes them feel good. No one's dating because they want someone who makes them feel loved, appreciated, respected, honored. People are just dating so that they
they
can
just
feel
date
we're
people because they
couple
like, oh
goals
well, this person looks good on my arm,
and we
like a
look good
trophy.
together.
People want
We
a
look
trophy.
Which is so
Mm-hmm.
weird because dating didn't
That's
used to
it.
be about I just want to parade you around. Dating used to be about no, I genuinely have an interest in you as a person and like like in your soul. I truly care about your well-being and what it is you do on your day-to-day.
Yeah,
Like I truly am infatuated with everything that there is about you. You are the apex of my taste level. And that's another problem, though. People are not experiencing what it actually feels like to like or be, to love their partner because dating nowadays is really fast. It's really
it's rushed.
rushed.
It's like as soon as you meet a person, it's like, oh, I
We're in
like you.
there.
We're in a relationship.
And
No,
don't get me wrong,
baby.
I'm
We need
delusional.
we need we need to.
I am just as delusional as the next bitch. The minute I meet you, I start planning my life with you. The minute you speak to me and I find out your name, I start planning our every existence together. But I am also very aware that I'm delusional. So I'll be delusional up here, but I will pace myself in reality. And I will only, as a Pisces, I will give you. This is the thing. People feel like Pisces. I've heard them say that they think that we're fake or that we're like two-faced or whatever. I don't think Pisces are fake. I think we give people as like such a small perception of what it is they can handle. We don't ever give you the full plate. We give you small servings of who we are. So when you find out new and different things about us, it's different. I feel like
Yeah.
with me, I will let you know, hey, I'm delusional about you. But then you'll get to know me and then you'll come to find out that like there's also so many different facets. Like, sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm bitchy, sometimes I'm moody, sometimes I don't like to be talked. Like they're dating also has no substance. Everyone's just pretty. Pretty.
But you know what it also is too? Another thing as far as when it comes to dating, a lot of people, I would say predominantly inside the gay community, because I can only speak for our community. It's like you meet a person and you just automatically it's like sex and aesthetic. That's it. That's like
Now
there's
I'm
no
not
there's
mad at
no
the sex.
digging deeper into it.
I'm not mad at the sex.
Now you
This is
know
the
sex
thing.
sex,
If
sex is
sex
cool
is
and all,
what
but
we're
when
doing,
when your when your relationship is based primarily just upon sex the whole entire
then
time,
we
like
have nothing.
that takes away from everything.
We've got nothing. Because this is the thing. If you need sex to keep me or I need sex to keep you, I'm not going to stay anywhere. You can get sex anywhere. People think that money is the root of all evil. Me personally, I think it's sex. Because you spend money on sex. Honestly, look at strip clubs. People think that, if you go into the strip club, oh, I just paid her. I'm the one. Men think that they hold the power when in reality it's women. You are spending your hard-earned money that could have
Hmm.
gone to your bills, your kids, groceries, anything, something else of the sort, and you are, you know, you're spending it on the fantasy. You're not sleeping with this woman. You sometimes you don't even get to touch. You're simply paying for the fantasy and you're spending money on that. That's crazy. Sex is where the
Yep.
power truly lies. But if that's all you have to offer, you're wasting my time. Now, if sex is all I want,
Hmm.
cool. But sex is everywhere. You can literally get sex. Bitch, the same amount of pleasure I get from you, I can also get from my right hand.
I'm a lefty, so I
It's the
use my
same
left a
nut.
lot.
It's the same nut. I hate to sound
Yeah.
like that, but it's the same nut. If all you gotta offer me is hard dick and bubblegum,
Only thing
I'm
it is
wasting my
is it's going
time.
inside of a hole.
That's literally it, and that's literally all. I
Okay.
know for me, I just I love sex as much as the next person. I want something else. I need something else. I don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna hold anybody up. We all love a good hookup. We all love a good fuck fest. If that's it though, I'm good. But that's all the gay community is just let's fuck.
You know what? The biggest turn on to me is your intellect. The way how you can have
Bingo.
an intellectual conversation and actually carry it. And then also too the way how you're able to handle yourself in hard situations. Like shit like that. If you can strong arm yourself but put a person in place in the correct way, that is so sexy to me. That is just it's just beautiful.
Even
But
if it's
like
not
the
an
way how
intellectual
you think and the way how you
conversation.
speak, yeah, like just a fluent conversation, like
Can you
never
hold a
run, drive
conversation
conversation,
at
keep
all?
going.
Stunting on these bitches, it's Miss Paul. Just call me Mrs. Put it on for a living, full-time job. I keep it dripping, don't you know? I work, flexing on these hoes. I put in work. I make it look easy. I'm good at it when they see me automatic.
That note, thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of My Inner Thoughts Uncensored. This was fun, babe. Thank you for coming in again as usual. Do you got any closing thoughts for me?
However, I will say this to wrap up everything: be cautious when it comes to your the people who you interact
Yes.
with and the people you come across. A conversation that I had with my mom last night was about certain people do enter your life for a reason, but it's also up to you to determine whether or not that they're worth staying around or keeping them where they were at when you met them. So take that into consideration, people.
And make sure you douche in between breaks. That's all I've got for you.
Oh gosh.
Thank you guys for tuning into this week's episode of My Inner Thoughts Uncensored. Have a good one.